So if you are a beginner and just starting off in After Effects, in this video I'm going to be covering some quick tips on how to improve your workflow in After Effects. Depending on how much you edit, literally going to be saving you hours or days. Like, it's huge, these tips here. So if you want to boost your workflow in After Effects, take some notes here and let's get right into the tutorial. So the first trick I'm going to be going over is actually a free plugin, and I know if you're an experienced editor it's pretty famous, but if you guys don't use FX Console by Video Copilot, that is literally a game changer. I mean, just for me adding that small little plugin, I mean, it saved me so much time, like so many hours just trying to, you know, go into the effects here, opening up the folders, searching. Like, you could literally just, you know, have your clip or whatever selected, press Control Space, that's the, you know, basic thing, and here just search up fast box blur, boom, instead of having to go here, box blur, then double click. I know the difference is literally like seconds, but when you actually, you know, start to use FX Console and you compare it in the long term, you're editing a full project, like, that is going to be saving you a ton of time, and it's literally free. And I just feel like it's super smooth to pressing here, boom, fast box blur. I don't really mention it in my tutorials because I'm, you know, so used to using it, but if you guys are not using it, FX Console is going to be linked in the description down below. And the second thing to boost your workflow, and if you're watching my channel you obviously know this, but saving your presets. I can't say that enough, like saving your presets in After Effects, like that is going to be saving you even more than the FX Console, like literally hours. I remember when I was making edits back in the days, it was almost frowned upon, like, yo, that guy is just using presets, like pre-made stuff, you know, he's not really editing. Like, at least for me, that was like the attitude back in the day. So I didn't really use, you know, presets. I basically built all the effects from the ground up, and that took me so many hours. I mean, it's just painful to think about it, to be honest. It's it's sad, actually sad. So let's say here we take this clip, for example. I want to add a little, let's say, grunge effect here. So I'm adding a noise touch to this. Increasing the noise, we get this noisy look. We're adding a fast box blur to blur out the noisiness. We set it to 1 maybe, and then an unsharp mask. And then increasing the amount here to get the sharpness back up. But here we basically have made a little, you know, grungy, low quality look here basically. And now if I want to just, you know, save this as a preset and not manually add every effect in, and, you know, edit each setting for each effect, you just select all of your effects here by pressing Ctrl A, and then go to animation, save animation preset, and here we have your user presets folder, and you just name it hello or something like that, and then just press save, and you guys will be able to use it for another time. Boom, and we can search up hello. We will be getting the hello preset there, and just drag on the hello preset, boom, saved, and that's going to be literally saving you hours. So that's a huge deal, especially if you're doing big projects. You have to use presets. It's just a waste of time not having them. So, and now the third tip requires some money. So if I would start over today, like, one of the first things I would do is just to invest in a editing pack, because that saves you hours, and you also get a bunch of knowledge that would otherwise been taking you years to, you know, collect and understand everything. So if I take one of my packs as an example, I have a grunge preset pack, which has this, you know, grungy, dark, edgy presets basically. Add a adjustment layer by pressing Ctrl-Alt-Y, and then here, and in the animation presets you will be getting the grunge presets like this here. And they are, as I showed you guys before with the presets, just a drag and drop. So you can just drag and drop in a preset, for example. So we can take the camcorder, just drag and drop, and you will be getting this look here in an instant. And in the preset here you can essentially see all of the settings that's been used for the pack, and in that way being able to understand how every effect is structured to create this look here, and with that experience later on being able to create your own versions or own looks that looks something like this, which essentially will save you years of time. Not even joking when I said literally years. If I would be starting all over again, I would start off by downloading FX Console, saving literally all of my presets, all of the transitions, everything like that, and I would easily invest in an editing pack that would give me years of editing experience in an instant download, which is pretty crazy to think about actually. So if you're interested in some editing assets, I have a website called editingvisuals.com. Had to start using the merch here, and that's literally where I've been putting a decade of editing knowledge into. So the link to it's going to be in the description down below, and the grunge presets I used to just display a preset here is going to be linked down below as well if you guys want to check it out. Other than that, I hope you guys like the tricks I showed in this video, teaching you guys the best ways to speed up your workflow. That literally costed me years of editing experience down the road. So I hope you guys got some knowledge out of this. So check out my website editingvisuals.com for editing assets. Other than that, take care and have a nice day.